the second game in Group A.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Group A, Ryan Dagby versus VeriGold. The battle of the winners, the battle of the Golden Dagger. For both players, last week was a success. But how much of a success? We're about to find out. Ryan Dagby knows this is a revenge game. He lost the Gold 7-4 in a thrower all the way back in July. But now, Ryan Dagby's dagger is now turned into Mr. October. As the breeze stiffens and the leaves start to turn color, will Mr. October truly have that rallying energy and the rally caps on to prevail? We'll find out. For Gold, 2 words. VERI Legendary. The man has looked absolutely lights out. He started to turn into the beast that was in Tournament 3. Tonight, he has a chance not only to just make his name known, but potentially solidify a massive advantage heading into week number 3, where he knows one more win could be it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to VeriGold Dagby, the matchup we all waited for. The 2 vs 4 seed, both 1-0. This is going to be a thriller. Joining us in the booth will be TJ Smith, Charles Sanford, Sean Ard, and Yoshi unmuted. We are going to begin also tonight with a little something different. We're going to begin with TJ Smith, because TJ, I want to start with you because you've had the pleasure to play both of these players this season. Just give us the insight to, and it's actually Sanford as well, but you had a little bit different insight because you lost to Gold and you also absolutely hosed Dagby. We want to begin with you. Dagby is not the same person he was in the beginning of the season. He's reinvented his style, and Gold we know turned up as a different beast. Give us your analysis and keys to the game.
All right, so first key to the game for Ryan Dagby, which is why he actually took the home field advantage for games 1 through 3, is you have to be aggressive. VeriGold has a very confusing style. He likes to mess around with his hand a bit, draw back, confuse his opponent on which cards he actually has and which ones he's ran out on, and he's also very good at saving his ammo. So the key for Dagby here is to try and finish these games quick. He's been one of the faster players in the league and has been pretty good at keeping his win time down below 3 minutes. So if Dagby wants to finish things off quick today, he's going to have to take good advantage of that opening home field advantage and try to get an early lead on VeriGold. For VeriGold, it's about defense, which has been probably his best strategy. Gold is one of the very best with ammo control, one of the best with time management, pace management, and slowing down Dagby is going to be a big key to victory here. Dagby, obviously one of the faster players in the league, has shown improvement on his pace management, but it still is probably his biggest downside is when you get into those longer, drawn-out games. So VeriGold needs to try and keep these games going for as long as possible, keep the pace as slow as possible to try and throw Dagby off. And for both of these guys, it's about getting the 3 points, which essentially will lock them into the next round. These are 2 guys who are considered the best for their groups. VeriGold coming off a big win over myself, Ryan Dagby over Peter Onjak. VeriGold definitely has the advantage, and he's going to be favored in this game because of his track record and comparing first-round opponents. Dagby absolutely mopped the floor with Peter Onjak, and VeriGold was in a slugfest with myself, and I was the 1 seed, which therefore should give him the advantage for the betting odds. I don't want to say that this is very cut and dry. I don't think we really should think that VeriGold's going to dominate. Obviously, 7-4 when they last played in Tournament 3 when VeriGold went on his championship run. But we can't forget Dagby is one of the best at evolving his gameplay. He has had to do it pretty much every single tournament. And he's definitely brought something new to Super League that we saw in Game 1. Obviously, his last 2 games against Peter, he was experimenting a little bit, laying back. I believe he was testing out his strategy for when he would face Gold, and he has come into this game very with a very positive outlook on this matchup, and he's very confident heading into it, which could be trouble for VeriGold. I'd like to say that there's a chance that this could tie, but that's just trying to be optimistic. I don't want to. Gold is the favorite, but we've seen surprises all tournament with multiple matchups, so you never know. We could see a shocker, but regardless of the result, we are in for a classic.
Thank you, TJ. Thank you for that long-winded answer. Appreciate it. Yoshi, please just type your thoughts on the chat. As always, we'll go to Art, then we'll finish it off with Sanford. Art, I mean, you've seen a lot of games so far. You've seen Gold play. You've seen Dagby play in the regular season. What makes Dagby interesting with his looks? We talk about looks and blinking first. Do you see Dagby the kind of guy that's going to draw it out tonight? Or do you feel like with his aggressive approach, he'll start to get more aggressive knowing Gold has great pace management? What's your thoughts on that?
I think that's what Dagby's going to have to do. He needs to be a bit more aggressive, especially if pace management starts going away from how Dagby's seeing it, VeriGold's going to strike. So Dagby's got to be really aggressive, but also be patient on his moves.
Calculated aggression, says Art. And Sanford, this is an easy question for you, man. Over under. How many Dagby sends are we going to see tonight? I'm going to set it at 2. What are we thinking?
I wish you would give me at least a half so I could have said it true. I actually was going to say 2, so I'm going to say push.
Push? Okay, thank you. I had to do something. We had to get that in there. All right, now we'll go to the cooks in the kitchen, the master chefs. We'll start with VeriGold. VeriGold, welcome to week number 2. Great win against TJ. Similar stout against Dagby. Let us know how your thoughts are in this game. You just had a little bit of a flu. Just a little cold situation last night. Got back to 100% this morning. You're feeling fresh. Welcome to the atmosphere. What's it like being here?
It feels really good. I don't want to underestimate Dagby because I know Dagby is an incredible player, even despite my 7-4 win over him in my championship run. But I do feel like with TG out of the way, that's probably my biggest hurdle. I might be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong, actually. It'd be nice to see. It'd make things interesting. But I think this is also going to be another slugfest. Though I'm a bit more confident in coming out 4-2 than I was about with TJ.
Very good. And then, Dagby, same question to you, man. Just your thoughts to be here. And I know TJ said when he gets locked in. That's not necessarily true. There's some other complications we got to think. But this is a big setup week to get you into week 3, especially for Ryan Dagby, who knows week 5 you can't control it. You're on a bye. You got to hope fate plays in your favor. It's more pressures on Dagby. Dagby, your thoughts on that? We'll get a little quick text message, and you will get the call for game 1 through 3. And I am going to step aside for a second and check out what Yoshi Awesome said. No, he didn't say anything. Yoshi, you can type your stuff. My bad. Just your thoughts on the game.
He did.
Oh, here we go. Both with a similar mindset after their win. They got a winner looking to continue to however coming in 3 weeks. However, both strategies are different, and this match is going to be hard to predict. There's been a lot of people seeing goals better, but Dagby has a lot to prove and showing the point. He could very well get done with their ideas. It'll be a big bet. Okay. Dagby, anything to add, buddy? And he's going to type it out. I'm going to get Uno rules just to confirm everything looks good. That's why you always check.
Yeah, I got to change balls. Call-out penalty.
Already read out the quote as I get the call-out penalty ready.
All right, Dagby says, I've been in a prime position before. I know the states, and I know VeriGold is easily the toughest guy to play here. It'll be a hell of a fight, but I know I can get it done. Hope the fans are ready for a show tonight.
It's showtime, boys. Dagby, what is the call? What are we thinking? Is it going to be the usual or something different?
There
it is.
Get him in the chat.
Sanford's looking good so far, potentially on that push. That's 1 out of 3. Whenever you're ready, Dagby, feel free to join up. The Dagby said.
Here we go with the Dagby sends.
Dagby's in. Keep in mind, this is another thing to note as we start game 1 here. I'll say it after. And then we're underway for game 1 of Group A, Dagby Gold. And I have to keep in mind, this is an important note to the fans at home. Dagby did win the toss, and yes, he elected to receive the first 3. That's something to note. Quick light switch off the start to the yellow 4. This, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he is the first player to receive the call, I believe. So that's interesting.
That is correct, actually. So, different approach. Everybody's been deferring. We'll see if this approach works for him. As mentioned in our keys to the game, he's got to be more aggressive, and I believe that is part of the aggressive strategy is taking that early home field advantage.
VeriGold going to do his typical thing, organize those cards, right? See what connects, see what can fly under the radar, see what extra ammo you got in the back pocket. What number efficiency? This is a great move. It throws everyone off sometimes. Dagby's not going to have any of it right now. With the 4-1 combo equaling 5, it's expected how to be played.
Half off special.
Half off special, says Sanford. I like to apologize. I made a mistake as we go into a blue switch. Already, actually, I forgot received, but I wasn't here. And I don't think that was mentioned, so that's on me. But here we go, green 3. We're going into some light switching early.
It's double up there. No rainbow yet.
This is what Dagby wanted. We already just talked about aggression. It's not so much aggressive ammo, but it's aggressive pace. The pace is fast as we now continue on this green. We'll go right back to that blue. Little test. Yes, Art.
Yeah. Oh, now the yellow. I can see that Dagby's actually going with some changes here. That's kind of the aggressiveness I was thinking could be played.
Well, this is aggression on color. Here's the move aggression on an ammo.
Triple artificial close.
Interesting artificial close from Dagby. Let's see if Gold can handle that. Checks the table. Simple play. Simple play. 2-7, worse than poker, but in Uno, it'll get it done. Right back to that blue. Dagby's going to try to finish it right here. That's it.
He got it. Wow.
Ryan Dagby, 1-0. Boy, oh boy. And we're going to go right to the bat with Ryan Dagby. Dagby, Art really nailed it on the head. You were very aggressive with the colors and the light switching, and it kind of put a bait play in there. Thoughts on going a little more aggressive with Gold? And Gold, my question to you, and it's pretty simple here, man. You seem to kind of fall into that trap with the quick pace. Maybe feel it out game 1, learn a couple things. Is there anything you can make adjustments-wise? He seems to have very fast aggression on numbers and colors and light switching blocks tonight. Gold?
Gonna be real, I was like trying to test out with when he was at 4. I was testing. Okay, does he go for a run here? Does he not have it? Because if he didn't go for it, I was playing a +4 the very next turn.
Damn. Oh, beat to the punchline there. Okay, it's all about building that run and the numbers line. That was a little test of the box. Good start, please. And it was a Dagby send, so that's fair. All right, we'll go to TJ. TJ, you saw anything different? I mean, it seemed like a pretty simple game where Art called it. Aggression was high from Dagby, and he did the old trips bagger, and maybe a little bit of a warning sign with that wild. Maybe we should have saw that coming in from the fan perspective, but not bad win. Any thoughts?
Yeah, no, Dagby really got blessed off the draw right there. Obviously, a good triple run to end it, but he had the extra wild. He did a great job having the number efficiency to line up with the 8s and the 3s there. Did a good job of attempting to throw Gold off. Gold was able to fire away, but he didn't have the power cards to throw him back, and obviously threw a little test Dagby's way when he got down to 3. Unfortunately for Gold, Dagby had what he needed to finish it. Good start, as mentioned. Dagby likes those shorter games, 2 minutes, so I do believe that he has some momentum right now. Dagby's a Philly sports fan, and as we know, Philly sports, when they start off hot, they are very tough to beat. So we'll see if Dagby's able to carry the momentum throughout the rest of the games.
Sanford, anything really add? I mean, you pretty much kind of said what we all were going to say. Aggression off the start. Anything you saw from a different perspective at all with some of the ammo control, or is it just pretty simple?
Looks pretty simple enough, yeah. Gold tried to hang on to it as best he could to try and wait, and just waited too long.
Yoshi, anything to add? Art, I don't need to say anything because you pretty much nailed it on the head, Dagby aggression. So no need to comment from you there or myself. So I'll wait for Yoshi here, but while we're waiting, Dagby, are we going to do another one? What are we thinking? No, we are going to go a little lower. Okay. We'll go to that 9 cards. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, we always talk about, for the fans, right? Card Star Variety is a good show. As Dagby joins up, we'll give Art Game 2 call.
All right, waiting on Gold. All right, both guys are in. Here we go. Game 2 starts with a yellow 1.
Yellow 1, we're underway for game number 2. Dagby still playing quick. Gold's going to definitely take a moment, take a breather. Now he's got the EBGBs out of the way, as they like to say. Maybe the butterflies are gone. Now we'll start to lock in here with some good old-fashioned sorting it out, right? A little 52-card pickup, but in this case, a little 9-card sort. So we wait for this lull period. You got to think Ryan Dagby's going to continue to move the pace up as we have a yellow 6. Half up special. Blue 6 early,
Right.
okay.
Seeing a little bit of a slower pace right there from Dagby, and he drew him back.
Oh, both of them did.
Double ice. Pretty early for that.
Interesting right now. This is just Dagby with a little bit off the draw. You got to start wondering, too, if you're Gold. Building your hand a little bit is an interesting move against Dagby. We know Dagby likes to finish typically under 4 to 5 minute games. He has, I believe, the fastest average game time in the league. So this pullback strategy, part of the ammo control, but more part of pace management, understanding number efficiency too, maybe building up some numbers. Let's see what VeriGold's got right here, though.
VeriGold thinking about the move, so if you're Dagby, you know he's gonna have something if he's taking this long. There it is. There's the light switch incoming. And Clint play. Over to red, right switch.
Oh, well, you know what, though? He got lucky that he didn't do the full-on Clint, where he typed the D in there first.
Oh, and look at that. Another light switch over to yellow.
Yeah, this is starting to turn into game one a little bit. We're starting to see Dagby use a little aggression with not so much ammo control of +4s, +2, skips, reverses, but hard aggression on the light switches and numbers. Let's see if that continues to be a trend. VeriGold sniffs that out. Dagby using a little bit of eye candy, in the game of Uno, that you can't really think much about eye candy until you start getting good at the game, and these are the best of the best. His goal continues to draw.
Yeah, he got stalled back on the yellow right there, which from the looks of it means he might be stuck on a 2-color strategy.
2-color strat, or is Gold playing some IQ chess here trying to build that hand? We'll find out. There's the switch to green. Dagby can hang.
Run with it.
Now let's see what VeriGold can do. He's known to really make some headway when he gets the color he likes. Just a quick table check, half ball special on the score right now. Dagby,
we haven't seen VeriGold meticulously tech the table like that so far, really in any of his matchups in any of the tournaments and the first round in Super League. So he's definitely feeling some heat right now.
Gold on the fence right now. Still going to play it cool. Dagby looking to get the 4. No, he can't do anything. He stalled out. Good play by Gold. Fair play by Gold. This is to get down to a 2-possession game, potentially. Got it.
Oh, over to yellow again. Another light switch.
Let's see.
Didn't have it before.
Okay,
1, 2.
double play.
Dagby down to 4. Haven't seen any power cards yet from Dagby.
Ooh. Big hoser right there, but Dagby can cover it off. Gold seems to really like this green. It's got to be something big on the back end right here of this run on the green.
Has to.
Double table check at the same time. Both guys thinking alike. VeriGold
I don't think he can finish. I don't think he can finish it if he's checking the table, but he's going to be close.
Never know with VeriGold. He's known for this. He just plays it cool. Maybe a different look. Maybe something we haven't seen all year. Check the table. Get him thinking. We'll find out.
He drove. Wow.
4-4 for the lead. Got it. 3-4, potentially 3-5. No, Dagby right to
I don't like
red.
that move.
Oh,
I don't like that move.
That could be a big one. Could be a turning point. Yep.
Oh, no.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Maybe, but I think that's it. Yep, game.
Yeah.
The triple move for goal. We get one back, 1-1. Art put in the
Dagby
check.
will not have it go the same way that last week went.
Gold, 2 things we're going to ask, right? The table checks, right? Is that something different, a new look? You're starting, as TJ mentioned, you really haven't done that. A little pressure maybe, but more importantly, is that a different look to try to get in Dagby's mind with some mind games? We talked about mind games last week. And the second thing here, you really stuck it with that green. Was that a little bait strategy, or do you really just had 1 or 2 colors, as TJ mentioned, and off the top?
For that last one, it was a mix of both. I had a lot of greens, as it was quite obvious. But at that point, I started realizing he's been shifting off of green as soon as he can. It's a good opportunity. Go there to green. Hope he has nothing, and then keep hammering it.
All right, hammer away. Read the defense. Dagby's going to respect that, I'm sure. TJ, thoughts on that one about just Gold's strategy of hammering the greens and really just reading Dagby's defense?
Yeah, he had a ton of greens right there, so he was going to be good with the number efficiency. He knew what defense was coming and was able to save up his power cards for another good run. Classic VeriGold game right there. No issues.
No issues, says TJ Smith. Anything to add, Sanford? Did you see anything different from our perspective?
Nothing to add there on that one.
No comment? Okay. Art? Yoshi?
Great responses.
Well, Yoshi will type his response. Dabby's typing his response. Art, I think, is having a good time right now. We'll leave it at that. As we wait for Ryan Dagby, he'll get the last call. And we're just waiting for his response on game number 2. And into game 3, we'll see what the last call will be. Let's see, Ryan Dagby has done a 14-9 combo. Damn, he admitted he crossed himself into a hole there with the light switches. No power card, so I knew I was going to stall unless I got lucky with number of vision. Now I could have done. Okay. You rarely see that from a player, but I respect the honesty there. I respect that as... I believe that's Art off the chat.
Yep, he's gone.
Yoshi says the rhythm is back for gold. If it continues, could be hard to stop. Okay. Well, since he's gone, we have to do the time, so I'll take a second here to pause. He's going to give the parlay. The gambler has done it. The sports bettor. He's given the parlay. Sanford, congratulations on that bet with the push. All right. Dagby send there. 14, the special. Let's see if that 14 special comes into play and gets him a 2-1 homestand win, or will Gold steal it?
Given the parlay, though, the problem is, if this was really Vegas, that wouldn't have been a push ability. It would have been like 2.5. I would have had to take the under.
Very good. Well, let's see. Very well played by both guys, Sanford and Dagby, on the ill betting lines. But first, let's begin this game. It's going to be a 9-1 combo to start.
Blue one that time.
It's just the usual lull period here, just waiting for Gold to figure out these starts. Remember, it's 14. I mean, you got to start thinking. When you got 14 card starts, it's high effective starts, and it's really Gold taking his time, understand the lull period, trying to get those connectors right, understand number efficiency like he always does. This is a typical Gold move. This is a really interesting move. Now Gold will start with a full send as Dagby runs with it. Let's see what the move is continuing to be here. Interesting. This is a little bit of a, as we go half off special, a little bit of a Lego Tower type move. We talked about this, building that hand. Is there's a big switch, but I don't know if that's guaranteed to be a jailbreak. Let's see.
Early cable check again. 17-10 is your score.
Gold's got extra ammo, 3 extra cards off the draw. Into the green. Interesting.
Right back to red.
Number efficiency.
I don't think that's gonna scare Gold. Nope. It doesn't. Yellow 3 now. Yellow 4 1 up this time. Gold playing a cool half down special. This is where both guys are starting to find the rhythm of each other's styles, and now they're starting to read both the defense and the offensive moves. Dagby going with the test right away, though.
Really wild. That could be a warning shot right there for VeriGold.
Let's see how VeriGold applies this potential warning shot. Not confirmed yet. No chance here, right? Yep, had a feeling. 1-2 jab. VeriGold with a little save play there. It's going to put down 12-9. Just like that, we're getting close. Game's inching up a little closer as Dagby plays a 5. Gold continues to hang with the red. A little eye candy off the start. Number efficiency for both players now with the red 4. It's Gold right into that yellow 4. Dagby didn't have yellow earlier. He checks the table. There it is. Draw. Gold works his way out of it, and not just like that, he's down 1 possession.
That's off the draw for sure.
Off the draw for sure. Dagby still maintaining the 7. Gold looking to still chip away. to get to 8. Can he chip away a little further?
He's loading up. He's got something.
Taking his time. You're loading up. This is a gold specialty. Taking the time. Ooh. Potential jailbreak? Yep, double play. But we'll go have something extra in the locker. Wouldn't have went to blue if it wasn't for reason.
Oh, big switch to green.
Well, green has not been played yet since that one opening light switch. Let's see if gold still has some in the locker. Gold loading up here. Simple play. Dagby, does he get the 3? He's got the 3. What can gold do now? Still playing a cool half off. Dagby, game.
Oh.
Yep, that's it. Another 3-bagger to finish.
Double red reverse.
Oh. We're getting a lot of triples at the end here. This just seems to be the magic number, triples. Let's go to gold on this one. Gold, gotta think here, the reason why you were drawing back was nothing was special cooking on the 14 cards, or is there something else that you were trying to do there? I mean, you got the mission job, the mission and the job done with getting the 1 game off the homestand, but now you got to get 3 to get the 3 and 1 for the 2 for the split. Just your thoughts on drawing back there to start the opening game to start with 17 cards instead of the 14.
Yeah, I didn't have as much as I would have liked to start. I only had green skip, reverse, which I was hoping for a 3 card run to the end, and the red +2 I played, and that wild as well. But it wasn't like I didn't have enough to dish out. That I wasn't particularly happy with that. So I figured I'd give it a try, and unfortunately it didn't amount to much. It was just 3 number cards, but it was still worth testing the waters, I think.
Testing the waters says VeriGold. All right, let's move over to Dagby. Dagby, you seem to be very popular today with those trips at the end. What's making the difference right now with those trips at the end with the finishing moves? And definitely staying bold on the colors and light switches. TJ, I mean, you got to think this is a new look Dagby right here with the aggression, as Art said, even though he left the chat. Was it just another beat to the punchline moment, or do you think Gold actually had some merit to that strategy of drawing back early?
I definitely think he was trying to load up for possibly a late defense right there, but Dagby just had another good run. We saw a bit of pace management. We've seen a lot more ammo control with him. This is very similar to what he was doing back in Tournament 2, which he obviously went on his massive undefeated run there. I mentioned this in my game against Cody. You kind of have to go back to that old-fashioned style of saving up your power cards, and obviously he was one of the best doing that in Tournament 2, so this new Super League format definitely favors him, and he's been looking strong so far. To get 2 out of 1 from Gold in his homestand is very promising, but he needs to really lock in here, because when Gold has the advantage, it's tough to stop him.
Tough to stop him, says TJ. Sanford, you're used to high-risk, high-aversion players in the group. We have Arya, you have Pez with the light switches. Are you learning more about this game than just commentating?
I mean, there's stuff that you can always take away from any game. That said, it's more about just kind of learning what other people are doing in case you face them later. Not necessarily stuff that will apply over to Group B entirely.
Okay, very good analysis from Sanford, kind of keeping it low. Respect to that. Triples have been popular. All tournaments seem to be the most frequent. Just going worse, trying to get advantage I can. So far, it's a good time to really lock. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You need 2 more to win. Then for Golden needs basically 3 to get the 3, and we eat at 3 points. So we'll find out. But before we begin, we'll have Yoshi make his comments, and then we'll give the call to VeriGold. Keep in mind, Dagby has won both of his games under 4 minutes. It seems to be a popular move for Ryan Dagby, winning those games in that short period of time. Dagby holds off Gold now. Now Gold just got to be more careful. One more loss to take the points away from him. Well, not necessarily. You can still get the split, but yeah, 1 more loss would only mean split potential. With that being said, you know what it is, and you know what time it is. Let's get the
full
GIF.
Send, baby.
We're taking the GIF out, baby. All right, better go with the full send. There it is. Let's see how this goes. VeriGold is one of those players that favors this move. Let's see how he does, and expect this move to be a Uno join. Uno join. And here we go for game 4. Uno start, and I was ready to say it. Wait a couple seconds because Gold's going to sort those cards out. So where we have a little lull period, I want to ask briefly, TJ, is this how you expected the game to be 2-1 Dagby? Yes or no? Just a quick yes or no.
Honestly, I did not, because we usually see VeriGold take those early advantages, but we have been seeing a different style from Dagby. He's been going with what works. He's been following the trends. He's been here for most of the games in Group A to scout, which obviously gives him a great idea of what's been working against which opponents. So props to him for that. And now that VeriGold has the advantage, I expect VeriGold to have the momentum, and I expect him to honestly get this game right here, if I'm being real, to tie it up. You can never get too far ahead of VeriGold. He's kind of like the Houston Astros, except less annoying. So
Interesting.
we'll see if I'm right. Dagby's in a good spot. He needs one more win to clinch 1 point, which you know he is gonna really want. But if Dagby wins this match, which right now it's looking like it could be a possibility, this changes everything for not only Group A but all of Super League.
Sanford, yes or no? Simple yes or no. Is this what you expect?
I'm not shocked by it.
Okay. Not shocked. All right. Very good. Yoshi, just a simple yes or no in the chat would be good.
Light switch early there from Ryan Dagby, trying to keep VeriGold on his toes.
Very good switch there from Dagby. I think he's been very... What? Okay.
I see what he was going for.
Well, it's gonna be a clean move in a second here. Just hold on. He's gonna clean that up. There it is. It's clean.
There it is.
Triple move. That's gonna put Gold down to 11 for sure.
And this is definitely a warning shot. This is extremely early to be using his skips, so I'm going to expect that VeriGold might have gotten both +4s off the draw.
Let's see if TJ's prediction comes true, and if that is, I'll let him ask the question on that. But for right now, let's keep this game going. Ryan Dagby now loading up here. Thinking about that move ahead of time, playing a little chess for sure as Gold goes into that yellow switch. He's going to counter with the 1-up this time. Gotta think Dagby's got to get 2 or 3 moves ahead, especially with Gold. He can attack at any moment.
It seems like VeriGold's actually using Dagby's strategy against him. Dagby is trying to throw him off of the color switches, and VeriGold is doing that right back, and it's working so far.
It's working for now, but how much longer will be the question. Both guys now playing it cool as VeriGold leads by 2. Looking for a 3-card lead, though. What can he do right here? Uh-oh, here we go. Triple play.
And he Clint played again.
Well, that's not going to matter, though, because I'm not sure if it registered. It's taking a minute to load on my screen. Hold on a second.
No, it's because he didn't put the space. Or he did put the space, and you're not supposed to.
Not a big deal, so that's going to put... Yeah, there we go.
Okay. And there's the bot.
Not an issue there. It's going to put Dagby back a little bit now. Should put him around 16 cards. Yep. All right, let's see if Dagby's got a little extra ammo. Or does Dagby do what he's normally been doing the whole game? Just no light switch. Just plays it cool with a blue. VeriGold now. Let's see what his move is. Typically, when he does something like that, it could be a warning shot, or it could just be a simple move of trying to get to Uno.
He's been sending a lot of warning shots, so I think he really got a good draw right here. A 5-bagger.
Yeah,
oh, my.
Is this the 2 wild +4s TJ was talking about for the win?
Yeah,
No,
here it comes.
May not
No
be.
way.
This might be it. Only one person has did this move and has not successfully worked, and it was Peter, and gave Dagby 23 cards. You've got to think this would be a finishing move. That's it. There's the 2 wild +4s. TJ, spot on. We're going to give it to TJ. TJ, ask the questions. Feel free. You earned that right.
Yep, VeriGold. I called it perfectly. 2 wild
power
+4s. He's saying no power plays because he couldn't pause Gold's run.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh,
But yeah, that was one of the craziest hands I think I've seen drawn so far in Super League. You didn't even need to use ammo control right there. Did that just pretty much come down to what you were dealt, or did Dagby throw you off a little bit with the early light switches?
Really did come down to what I was dealt. I was dealt, what, 5 +2s and 2 both the +4s, plus the 2 skips. The only thing is I never had any reds. Had Dagby put me on the reds, I would have either drawn or used one of those +4s early.
4 wilds. Whoa!
Damn.
I think that's correct, right? You're supposed to have 4 wilds in the deck.
Yeah, but I mean that's a crazy RNG. Was that what that?
The bot went crazy with this one.
Well, it's part of the old traditions of full sends. You just don't know, and that's what full sends do. It sends your whole brain to a spiral with extra cards, and it could be the trend moving forward. But Gold got that one back. We'll go to Sanford. Sanford, was that just an OP hand? You think? I don't think really there's much to see. That's why
it sounds like it was just OP bot for that.
OP bot, yeah. It seems like both guys had OP bot for different reasons. Gold with the crazy ammo control, and Dagby with good counters. I mean, wilds are good counters, but they're not special. It's almost like a Jack 10 combination.
It's a bailout card.
Yeah, the bailout. There we go. Yoshi, anything to add? Or was that it? I mean, this is one of those high power hands, can't do much. And once again, Gold wins. 4 minutes in. See how this goes. Waiting for Yoshi Awesome to type it in. Let's see. Didn't expect it, but seeing how these games have been playing, I'm not surprised. Nothing. Okay, very good. Gold, Game 5. 2 more to go. It's a critical Game 5. Winner of Game 5, contend to seal it with the momentum. What's the call?
Let's go with an 11 card start for this one.
The 11, okay. Dropping it down by 4. Interesting move there from Gold. Let's see how this one pans out, as I like to say. $11-card start. We go. Ryan Dagby, VeriGold. What will be the move here as we have a start from Gold?
Yellow 6.
Going to take a little pause here as we wait for Gold to sort those cards out, as usual. The typical special. Let's see what the special will continue to be. Something simple. Something simple. Early ditto play from both guys. They're starting to understand where the ammo lies and where the number efficiency lies. Now, the only thing I will say, and this is something that I think we're starting to notice a trend in Super League, as we have a draw here from Gold, is warning shots. Who's going to send that first warning shot? We always talk about in regular season who's going to blink. Who sends that first warning shot could be an indication of how this night could go. Right now, it's just Gold going with a light switch.
Light switch right back from Dagby. He's been doing that quite a bit.
Starting to rotate the light switch. Is that a rainbow?
Yep, we got a rainbow.
Pop the Skittles. Nice. There's the Skittles out there. We're going to pop them out for the fans at home. Pop them out. We taste the rainbow early. Gold plays it cool with the 1-up this time from Dagby's 4. Oh, Dagby right back to that red, though. Trying to expose a color. Gold has none of it, though. This is going to start to make Dagby think here. Yep.
Other light switch.
Is it too much, though? Is it too much switching? Gold staying cool. Lots of
He
light.
circled right back.
Is this Yepes out here tonight? I mean, this is a Yepes-esque move. There's Dagby with a
Yep,
+2
double.
and a double. 1-2 jab. Let's see what VeriGold gets off with some extra ammo here. Both guys have been playing very cool. I guess this would be the first warning shot with a +2 from Dagby. He's down at 2.
It's a very big warning shot.
What will Gold have in response? This is the time to use it. Let's see if it happens. We know this is right where Dagby wants it. 0 to 4 minute games. He seems to be clutch. There it is. Tie game for the lead. 5-4. Give it the goal early. Let's see if Dagby gets some extra specials off it, or does he play it cool early? We talk about warning shots. Both guys have sent one with a +2, +4 combo, respectively. Dagby's going to triple play, Clint play. He gets it back to 3. Now Gold back to 7. Field goal touchdown game here. Let's see what the move is. Simple move. Dagby to 2. With a light switch. Does Gold have anything in response? Oh, right back to the green. Is that Uno? No.
Oh.
No.
I think that was a good switch because he didn't have green earlier. Let's see if Gold was a double ice, or does he keep running with it?
Still has a chance for the rainbow.
Still a chance. Art is back. Art, you have not missed much. It is 2-2, big game 5 here.
I think Gold might have another big run for the finish right here coming up.
TJ's thinking it's going to be a finishing move. It will be a 5-bagger. Would be the most in this series to see on a finishing move.
Loading up like this is a finishing move.
No, a reset.
Oh,
It's a possibility.
game reset?
Is this going to be a possible? A dab? Is he going to bite for this? No.
No, he doesn't bite.
He didn't
And we
bite.
saw when Arya.
One of the draws.
We saw in Arya's game when the game reset wasn't bit on, it actually bit her in the butt. And so we'll see if that works or not in Dagby's favor.
Let's see. VeriGold now will look to tie the game right here as Dagby doesn't bite on it. Gold just draws. Dagby over to yellow.
Oh boy. That's a jailbreak. I don't know if I like that move, but then again, that might be what Dagby needs to finish on. And he keeps checking the table meticulously. I think he's timing out that ending run. Yep, here it comes. Double play.
Double play. Another +4 used. Dagby's back to 7. Gold slips the scoreboard around this time with just 2 safeties to a touchdown extra point. Dagby back into the yellow wow, looking to see if he can get some ice going. Can Gold cover that off, though? He does, but he's going to try a little reset with the reverse, a little reverse reset. Let's see. Dagby doesn't have any of it, just plays it cool. Gold leads by 1, or does he? He does. Off the draw, we'll have to find out. Doesn't
Double
matter.
play.
Tie game. Gold possession arrow. What's it going to be? Oh, into the blue! Oh,
Dagby's able to
2-2.
go with it. He's got to finish soon right here. It's 2-2. I think. No
Is
way!
That Dagby's got to have it right here. At least the Uno. He does.
Oh, he's got the Uno. Okay.
Gold now.
VeriGold's
Backs
I
against
think
the wall.
VeriGold's gonna.
Oh,
Yep, he
that's
draws
it.
back. This could be double ice.
It is
There
double,
it is,
is.
double ice.
double ice. Clutch on goal. We saw this, and now Dagby enters uncharted territory. He definitely is now. We are over 5 minutes of a game. This is where he tends to struggle. We know he loves finishing games between 0 to 4 minutes, and 5 is the max. Let's see if the test starts to apply to Dagby with over 5-minute games. Gold loves to put attrition on the opponent's strategy, and it's going to work as Dagby goes with a little draw into a blue 6 combo off it. Seems to be a very popular score. Touchdown, field goal.
Key thing to mention: we only saw 1+4 played, so there's still 1 out there in the deck, and whoever plays it has a good shot at winning.
Well, you mean 3+4s if there's only 1 remaining.
Yeah, only 1's remaining. The other ones were played already.
Yeah, you said 1. Or right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. No worries. Not a problem there for
Gold?
TJ. Yes, Art. I'm sorry.
Gold's trying to figure out his play right now. He's been typing for a bit.
Art thinks this could be a finisher.
Well, not a finisher, just a move. Fine.
Okay. Maybe a little mind game there. We'll find out. Of course, I get a phone call, so I'll have someone take that.
Still drawing back here. Another draw from VeriGold and table check from Ryan Dagby. It is 5 to 10, half off special for the score.
Potentially. No, not anymore. Dagby draws. Now it's basically just a straight new game. New game here. Reset. Can't really complain.
And as our good friend Sean Ard says, dare off who blinks first.
Who's going to blink?
Yeah, it's mostly it's whoever changes the color. That's who I think blinks.
Dagby with a feeler. VeriGold take the bait. It's 7 to 11. No, he draws back again.
7-11 right now with the combo. Both guys playing it really cool early.
And this is part of the VeriGold strategy. Even if he does have that color, he's going to keep drawing back to reset his hand to throw his opponent off. So Dagby needs to stay very strong mentally here.
Doing very good.
I'm on the phone, man. What the fuck? Not that.
10-14. Still another draw. I think VeriGold's wanting Dagby to make the first move right here because that's what we saw in the game against myself. Is he excels when his opponent makes
draw
the first
fiesta.
Yeah, this is a massive fiesta right now. I think both guys are just not. Yeah, they're not really just. They're
This
not.
is this is one of those moments where it's you look at it and you just kind of get stunned that no one would have a blue.
Now they definitely have. I think they definitely both have blue, but they're just waiting for one another to make that first move.
It's one of those things where, in this case, I have to say it's about who blinks first, more than just who blinks first, in my humble opinion. It's really about who understands each other's moves first, because they both have the blue. And oh my god, yeah, 32 cards combined. You're telling me not one card is blue would be understand.
I think VeriGold's actually going to try and finish on that blue.
I don't know. The thing with that, the thing about saying that is you have so many cards, you just have to understand pace flow. I don't know. This is a new type of game we're seeing. We're starting to see pace flow and draw flow. This is more than fiesta. So this is a draw extravaganza right here. Someone's going to have to do it. It's just who will be the first one.
I mean, at this point, truthfully,
There's a cross move.
there's a play. Is you get to 18-14, I think there's no reason to not play if you don't.
Here we go. I think Gold had 21.
There we
now.
go. There we go.
No comeback, I
Well,
don't believe.
shift's 9.
I'll have to go pop the old sheet up while we do that.
Oh, no rainbow.
I'll let you guys commentate the game as I pop the old sheet up to see if that was a comeback.
Ditto
No
play.
rainbow, but it is a ditto.
They're into the zero sugar from Gold. Dagby with a quick swap. Cherry red.
Just like the delicious black cherry flavor you can get from drinkmineralenergy.com.
Trip
Green.
Oh,
And there's a rainbow.
zero.
Rainbow
Pop the
zero
Skittles.
sugar.
Pop the Skittles
Get the
again. Ard, excited for those Skittles.
And he didn't have too much blue at first, but this could expose his hand to see how much he got off the draw. Actually goes into a wild green.
Bailout.
I don't know about that one as I'm hearing it. I'm just trying to confirm. That would be a comeback. If 21 cards would be a comeback for Gold, it would tie Peter Rogers back in April.
Just playing it cool on the green here.
Dagby just going to play it cool. Now,
15-9. Now 14-9.
just as we saw that draw goes back, now we're starting to see the
Double.
numbers decrease.
1-2.
Buckle my shoe. Into the 3 move from Gold. He just plays it cool with a 6. Dagby looking to potentially do another double. He goes to an artificial yellow.
Dagby with a bailout to yellow.
The Gold has it here, no doubt. Checks the a lot of table checking.
I
Cross
believe
check.
we've seen every wild in the hand played before the reset.
I'm going to agree with that, I believe. I haven't checked, but yes.
We still have a +4 out there, though. Don't forget. And I think VeriGold might have it.
Still have 30 cards to go before we even think about a reset. What will VeriGold do here?
Another Game 5 slugfest, man. It seems like every Game 5 we've had for VeriGold, really just in Group A, we've had some pretty long games for Group 5.
Oh, here we go.
Double play.
Double +2.
That's 6 for Dagby. Triple move. Lead. Give it to
Great
Gold.
play. Great play.
Now Dabby's going to have to
Takes
start
the
thinking
lead.
about it. My bad, Stanford. Go for it.
I said just takes the lead. That's all I said.
Okay, very good. Dabby going back to the green 3. Gold
Doubles
half.
up.
2 down from Dagby. Now they're starting to get back into a back and forth contest. VeriGold now looking to make a move here on the
Dagby
green.
loading up his next card.
Risky business with that. Very risky business with that.
I think that was a warning shot again from VeriGold. I'm
Oh,
almost
boy.
It's a double,
yeah.
maybe triple.
Could be a
He's
quad.
got to have that +4.
Quad into
Oh,
a
it's
quit.
Trip reverse even.
Wait a minute here.
Wait a minute, says Ard. It's a quit.
It's a quad. Or no. Oh, yeah, it's a quint. Yeah, quint.
Quit move.
Gets to 4.
From 21 to 4 in 0.3 seconds, it seems like, with these guys.
Well, a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, I know. It's just a little exaggeration. You got to do it for the fans.
Monkey play.
The monkey play. Gold plays.
Into the Dolly Parton.
Boy, oh boy. This is not. I'll be honest. This
Into
is
the
not,
Heinz ketchup.
that's
There
it.
it is. There's the finish. +4.
Oh, yeah, this is trips to end it.
Ryan Dagby now down 3-2
And
after
double
being
+2 again. What?
Gold masterclass. We have to go with the gold. This is the obvious question. So many +2s, +4s. That's where I think you wanted to do, in my opinion, when you lost that game 3. Go back and try to build that Lego tower of a hand. I don't want to say this is a new strategy, more just a refined move. Your thoughts on that?
You know, when it really got down, I was really worried there because I was actually running out of material. But towards that first run towards the end, but when it got time to draw, I started feeling a lot more comfortable, getting a lot more cards. Even though Dagby was down a lot more than I was, that's my home. I think I have found my home, as it were.
Damn. Okay, Gold's starting to find that home. Dagby. I mean, I hate to say it, man. You were up 2-1. We've known your problems in the clutch of trying to get big wins. Now you're going to have to just salvage a point. What's the mindset here with Gold getting the last start? Let's go to Sanford. Sanford, I mean, you have said in the past you don't trust Dagby in the clutch. Are you going to maintain and stay that comment? Sanford.
What was the question?
Are you still maintaining the comment that Dagby in the clutch is still shaky?
Well, I wouldn't say
Monsieur.
this part. I wouldn't say the group stage is really in the clutch moments yet, anyway. But I would still maintain it until he proves otherwise. That said, that was just kind of well played by Gold. There wasn't much you really could have done differently, depending on what the cards were, obviously. So.
Okay, Dagby says he's going to be looking to something. Well, really, the problem with saying that is, let's face it. I mean, it's going to depend on the start. TJ, thoughts on this one? I mean, Dagby looked in control at one point, and now it's shifting into Gold's favor with a little new refined strategy. I wouldn't say it's new, just a little refined. Thoughts on his little move of just drawing back and building?
Yeah, that's Gold's MO, is just draw back and hope for the best, and he has been getting very lucky a lot of the time when he does that, because he's drawn back to 20 cards, right? So at some point, he's going to have some big run to the finish built up, and it's just about defending Dagby's moves. He got very fortunate with the reverses and skips right there, and he was able to finish off with the +4 and the +2, so he got a lot of good ammo right there. It's just down to ammo control with Gold. He's just the master of conserving his stuff, and he really mixed Dagby up right there. Once he got that run down to 5, I think Dagby thought he would stall out, and he played a simple game, kept going with the number cards. You can't do that with Gold. You got to keep on the attack, and that's what cost him this game.
We'll give it to Yoshi on thoughts. A little ammo control, a little eye candy. Says TJ Art on this one, and Nan, welcome to the chat.
I'll say this: very good there by Gold to shift the game into his onto his side. Really going to put the momentum towards him entering his last game. But I think for Dagby, he knows he needs to do well to at least get that point.
And as you said, you're just scrapping now. You have to start thinking about scrapping, and that's a tough sight to see. You know, it really is a tough sight to see. When you got to scrap, you know you have nothing to play for but that 1 point, but that's why there is a Game 6. It's there to split, and with every point mattering and gold differential, or in this game, game differential mattering at the end of the season. That's what it's all about. It's a 4-game season. And for Ryan Dagby, he needs this. All right, before we get into the call, we'll have Gold's final call. We're going to have Yoshi's final call here before we get into Game 6 on what his thoughts are. What's the expectations, Yoshi's, before we get into Game 6? So right now, it just seems from my point of perspective as a host here, both guys are really understanding combating runs. Just a genuine outplay by Go. He's really good at keeping his cool no matter what the curry. Now Dagby on the back foot. He's hoping another repeat attempt. Yeah, it's going to take a lot, and I think we're all going to be curious what's the new thing Dagby will try. But before we get to that, what's the call, Gold, the last one? Think here for a second.
Let's go in old-fashioned full send.
The OG.
Oh, the
sent.
OG.
The OG, okay. There it is. We're going to give Ard the last call for games. I should give it to TJ. He hasn't done one yet. Give it to TJ for the last one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Game 6, Group A, Dagby versus Gold. Let's get this final game started off right. Does Gold get the win, or does Dagby tie it? Free choice of tire, wild start. Here we go.
Ard excited. What was that, Ard?
That's a move that hasn't been shown that much.
Oh, free choice of tire.
Well, I mean, it's not a move that hasn't. It's just the bot gave that, to be fair, for the fans. There's no move there. It's just it hasn't been shown for the bot. But let's see what the free choice will be. Gold's going to sort this hand out. Even with 13 cards, he's still got it. So I'm just interested to see what Dagby's new strat here is. He knows he's got to try something different to salvage the 1. Keep in mind, if he salvages the 1, it's 4-4 at the top of the heap in Group A. If he doesn't, Gold will have 6 points, similar to Yepes in Group B. Looking at a very good, kind of a win and you're in situation, especially since Gold and Yepes, ironically, both have Week 4 buys. Let's see what VeriGold does here. Just a simple number card to start. Let's see Dagby. Well, if there's anything new, that's not nothing new. We've seen that all night from Dagby. Light switch early. Now into green. Go right back to red. Dagby's still testing that green, though.
He's reading his moves really easily. I think he's been doing that all night, but the thing is, it has not been working.
It's not working. Now we're going into some even efficiency. 2-4-6 combo. Back to 1. Into the 6 again. Wow. Dagby's got some real number efficiency tonight. You can see it. 8-8 apiece. Gold to look at the 7, though. No.
Bats it up.
Does Dagby play it cool here and back it up? No. That's a jailbreak.
I don't know if I like that move, if I'm being honest.
With now every card has been used in terms of colors.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
What will Gold do here on this new color? He seemed to have a problem. Oh, we go into the red. Okay, Dagby hangs with it. See if Gold's got some. Plays it cool. Now they're both playing it cool. Dagby to 4. Gold potentially to 5. Gold loading up right here.
He's going to make a move right here.
No, just a switch. Did that freeze him? No.
Now I think it comes. It has to, right?
Is it patience game from Gold, or is this the move? No, it's just a resetter. Resetter. Dagby for the win.
And he tied it.
Oh!
Playing the +4 last.
Wow. Dagby gets it back.
New.
Dagby reels it back into a tie. Oh, that changes everything. Dagby, we got to figure out. I mean, I'm not going to ask you what you tried new because it's not right to, you know, you're not going to show your cards. So my question is, on this game, I had to look back into just the first move of the game. You know, you looked at, you did the light switch. We all saw that move. You've been doing that all night. But this time, it seems like you went back to a game 1 strat more than anything. Stay aggressive on the colors and number efficiency. Was that the winning move? And for Gold, it looked like you just had 1 blue skip. Was that really it? Just no ammo control?
I didn't have anything to hit him with. I had reverses, but they weren't in the blues.
We'll go to Dagby. We're going to go to TJ. Thoughts on this game overall? Dagby gets a big win to get the 1 point.
Yeah, I think this is a real eye-opener for Group A. I kind of expected Gold to get it based off of his momentum, and he's been kind of the king of Game 6. So, Dagby to get that win and keep his pace management of 3 minutes or below is huge, and keeping that to a tie and keeping both players to just 4 points, it keeps the final 4 spots up in the air. And it's good for me because I have that off week, and I'm kind of banking on hopefully both of them tying again. Cody still got a good shot as well because he got his 1 point. So we'll see. We'll see what works out. That's huge for Dagby. It keeps him in the running and kind of shows that maybe Gold is beatable. Maybe.
We'll see. Gold will have to learn a little bit, and we'll see what he learns into that Week 3 game. But first, let's go to Sanford. I mean, this is a game of really high risk aversion in terms of just ammo control. I think that was really the main play and a little bit of drawing. Thoughts on this one as we have some here?
Truthfully, well played by both players. Dagby, looking at it, probably needs to work on being able to win the long games. Just because if he can't, then people will eat him alive.
Yeah, that's one thing Dagby has to understand is that game where it went over 10 minutes, he lost. And the games where it went under 5 minutes, he held his own. And even if he lost, he held his own well. Art, this was about really blinking. We saw some themes about blinking first, ammo control, pace management, you name it, we got it. Was this everything you wanted in a match?
Yeah, I think, and plus, this really shows that Dagby is able to change some stuff, and he really did very well. Even though he got the point, that's considered very well in regards to him.
It is very well because a lot of expectations were against Ryan Dagby all season about, well, what can he do? You know, is he the Final Four Jinx Master? There's been a lot of comments, and he showed tonight that he can hang, which is huge. All right, moving over to, well, Yoshi in the chat, and then we'll have both Golden and Dagby give your quotes. Nam, you came in late if you have any comments. But my thoughts on this game, you know, it's going to be a situation where I think both playbooks are on the aisle. You look for Dagby, you got to think that game against Lamas is massive, because if Lamas gets the win, that could potentially, depending on scheduling, we have 3 players at 4 points for Gold. You know what? I think Gold's sitting a little prettier, though, only because Peter's coming to town. What will Peter learn, right? We don't know what he's learned off the bye, but for Peter, you got to think it's must-win from here on out, and for Gold, you get that win against Peter, things start to get a little bit more clearer, not Claritin clear, but clearer. Even though with the Week 4 bye, you know, you get those 7 points, you average 2.3 points per game. Entering that bye could be big. As Yepez is now joining the chat, it's something to note. Let's see what we get from Yoshi here. All right, Dagby adapted well, prevented the 6 points Gold could have had. The case that we always showed. No poker night in the meantime, no. We can't. Another game is coming. But no, it was really good execution, I have to say, from both players. I think it was just a night of who had the runs, who had the ammo control, and who adapted the styles. That's really the key. Who adapted the styles? As we have both guys going to give a quote here. Let's go to Golden Dagby. Any final words, boys? Gold, any final words?
Aside from the quote I'm working on right now.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, gotta give credit where credit's due. Dagby got me with a shake up there. There's some things I could have done better, and it would have been nice to have a +2 here or there, or a wild. But other than that, really wasn't too much I could do there. He just got lucky and also outplayed me. Especially with color changes there.
The bot just gave me 2s and 6s, ran before. Straight number, keep going. Skip at the end. It's better than a plus and blue. Also, looking back at Gold's previous game 6 from scouting, he usually ends with a 4-card topper, so I need to draw him back once to take advantage. Gold got blessed off the draw for game 4 and 5. So honestly, I think he's beatable without the ammo. Ammo control is his best trait, and his drawback saved him more than not or fought. Getting the tie was crucial after game 5. I think I have a pretty good schedule. I think I can shock some people here on out. All spots are up for. Yeah, and I think for Dagby, the key is going to be week 4, right? TJ Smith. That's going to be the game. Next 2 are important, but the TJ Smith game is going to tell us a lot. Cody Lime is coming to town. That could tell us a lot too. Cody's looked refined, and then for Gold, it's going to depend on what Peter learned off the bye week. Because if Peter learned some things off the bye week, maybe. If not, Gold should wipe it. We'll see though. Anything can happen. This is Super League. For myself, Sean R, TJ Smith, Charles Sanford, Nam, Ryan Dagby, in the text chat. Yepez Yoshi want to say thank you guys for joining and commentating with me. For Gold and Dagby, Masters in the kitchen, great job. You guys played well. Another tie. Starting to rack up some ties, starting to become a trend, but we only have one more game left. That will be on TJ's channel, N6, or as NSN6, if I got that right, Nursecat's channel, TJ's channel. We'll link in the chat as always. I want to say thank you guys. Join us around 7:15 for coverage of Charles Sanford versus myself. But until then, goodbye, everybody. This is week 2 coming to a close on this channel. We'll see you for week 3, beginning somewhere around Tuesday through Friday. Have a great night, everybody, and we're signing off. Peace.